Thank you all for coming here this morning. I'm Harrison Taylor, the Valedictorian of 2015. As a senior at Lagrange High School, I was only on campus for a few days. Rather, I chose to attend a dual enrollment program at the University of West Georgia while completing my high school requirements for here. So while writing this speech, I realized that I could not properly reflect on many of my peers' experiences from this last year. I can only share with you my personal college experiences from these last 2 semesters. Anyone who's met me knows I am a huge film and literature fanatic. In fact, I had the opportunity to take several such classes this past year, which is how I came across the most revered motion picture ever produced, Citizen Kane. The movie revolves around the dying words of Charles Foster Kane, a reclusive media tycoon. Kane began life as a young, ambitious reporter and editor who promised to uphold the truth and protect the rights of the common man. As he ages, he moves up the social ladder and at one point becomes the richest man in the world. He creates this luxurious huge palace to hold all his outlandish possessions in and show off his wealth. Yet in his older years, Kane still says, "Had I not been rich, I might have been a great man." When I finished watching it, I wondered how the film's legacy had endured for so long. Then it occurred to me, perhaps the world is full of Foster Kanes. Like Kane, people too often see life as a ladder to climb and define success through material wealth and titles. We, the class of 2015, may also fall victim to this train of thought as we scramble to get into the best colleges, receive the most scholarships, and enter the workforce. Sure, these are important, but they are not enough. It is not enough to simply climb this mythical ladder. We can also pull others up with us. Do we define success through the digits in our salaries or how much we help others? Do we define success through the level of political office we hold or how much we fight for the causes we believe in? Do we measure success by the number of rewards and awards we receive for new advances and scientific innovations, or how those discoveries improve the quality of life for others? I believe the most important thing you can do in life is living it in accordance with your own personal convictions, regardless of the consequences, and not conforming to others' idea of success. Citizen Kane ends by stating that a man's life cannot be summed up by his earthly possessions or in a single word. It is said, however, that history has time but for one sentence for anyone. For example, Martin Luther King Jr., leader of the Civil Rights Movement. Mark Twain, author of the great American novel. Abraham Lincoln, the president that abolished slavery. Class of 2015, what will our sentence be? More importantly, 30 or 40 years from now, what will your sentence be? What will your sentence be?